If you think it's just a regular community college, no.
You woke from a dream last night.
Johnny, where are we going?
Thought we had that fight.
Going to North Platte.
I finally said goodbye.
Check out a restoration college.
I think I will. You saw it clear as day. Pack bags in a Chevrolet.
Well, hello there. Good morning. How are you?
Well, I don't say it all the time. God knows I never say it right. Right now feels like a damn good time to start. I'd rather drown in the darkest water. I'd rather burn in the devil's fire than to ever think of tearing us apart. I'd rather break my bones. What's that?
Truck's for sale if you want to buy it.
And break your heart.
What up, folks? We're just getting used to being daily vloggers. Yes, sir. Look at that sunlight, son. We on the road again.
I hope that'll be enough to get you through the next few months. I won't see you much, but I'll damn sure still be true. You know how it gets on the road. You head south when the shows get cold. And I'm bad at picking up the phone in the hotel room. Well, I don't say it all the time. God knows I never say it right. But right now feels like a damn good time.
Basically, we took classes that we're already teaching between auto body and auto mechanics, combined together and put a program together.
Thank you, sir.
So, for example, when I'm teaching chassis class, I'm doing brake, suspension, alignment, and things. So we built the chassis. So while we're doing that, it's an auto body getting any major rust repair, any of that kind of stuff buttoned up. And then about a month, all of it comes back to me, and we start putting it back together. I call it wired and fired.
There you go.
But, okay, not this summer, but the following.
Okay.
This is 64 Chevelle. But chassis all done. I don't have brake lines ran yet because I want to hide the proportioning valve. I kind of need the body sat down first.
To see where you need to put it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, normally you would put it up there on the firewall.
Right by the master cylinder.
But
Yes, sir.
I'm silly. I like to. So that's kind of how that rolls. So the students can start either way, auto mechanics or auto body. And these two gentlemen are both in that program.
Okay.
Hey, I think I know.
I think I know somebody over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I think you do.
Is this the motor that's going in here?
So did you pretty much?
All the work my students have done. Most of the stuff that we build, I try to keep some late model technology in them, so fuel injected, rust or rod.
Yeah.
This is a 64 Super Sport factory.
Oh, factory.
We raffle them off. And then all that money goes back in, all the proceeds goes back into a scholarship fund. So like on this car, if it isn't bolt on, we're trying not to disturb it as far as it being able to go back. It could always go back.
Do you do interior too?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we'll go to the body shop here in a little bit. We've got a 72 GMC pickup that'll be this year's raffle rig. And I say, John, I do a lot of custom stuff. My students and we actually built the frame underneath it. That's my, it's just an engine I use for training, compression, leak down, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And I drive a race car.
Really?
And so a lot of blowed up pieces went into, you wouldn't want to try to drive this anywhere, okay? A lot of blowed up pieces went into it, so there's different compression ratios.
That they test on.
So you can see it in different ways, exhaust temperature, compression, things of that nature.
The students will use these first part of the semester really heavily until I get their skills built up. All the systems are back on the car.
Okay.
I take them, I get wrecks that have been rear-ended really hard through the salvage pool. We put all the systems back in the car, so the lights, even the trunk latches, if there's a trunk latch, we'll mock that in there somewhere. So we can test on everything. And one of the things, we're starting to build our diagnostic tools. We hook up a lot of diagnostic equipment like an oscilloscope. We have to unplug fuel lines. So this is what these are. They're skill builders, and we use them in almost every class we have except for probably alignment.
I kind of got ahead of myself. I painted it, which I should have wire wheeled and did the cross members, welded them solid, but I'm going to do that tonight.
The quickest way to do frames and all that is literally take every bolt off and just get a sandmill.
Yeah.
That's the quickest and the easiest. So yeah, it's just experience you have and knowledge that you learn right away.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went twins and he went single, and
So are you gonna, get this thing done and come do a burnout before when you show up?
I don't think it'll be done when I come in. Can I put the little detail in here? Because I painted the valve cover originally, but then I was like, I wanted to do more, so I added that stripe down the center.
Yeah.
Just, little things you probably really won't notice, but I know it's there.
We try to hide all this. So all you see is just the engine.
Yeah.
We even make side skirts and everything. We just solely focus on just the engine.
Yeah.
Like even if you put vintage air in here, the hoses are literally inside the fender. And you can
That's how I build all my
Yep.
It's a race truck. I don't need AC.
I can see it's a racetrack. So you know the 2010 Trans Am that they came out with?
Yeah.
My boss was the first one to do that.
Is that right?
Him and 5 guys. They built it in 5 days.
So this is that car. And that's the engine cover I built for.
Jeez.
That is a functional shaker.
Ram there. Oh, shaker. Yep.
So it's down, and then hook the cross
Yeah.
on right there.
Nice. I like all the signs.
Yeah, I wish I painted those, but I don't have that
See
count
the
yet.
actual truck here in a minute, but.
This was a screw up. I was going to use this, but it's too blue. This will be the color I use. It's a little less.
So would you add maybe like a dark sealer underneath it?
Yes. So
okay.
I am using black sealer primer.
Schools like this, they don't exist.
Right.
So I really love when students come and find out that they can do restoration stuff.
We're in the shop most of the time. We're probably in the class maybe 30 minutes, an hour a day.
Okay.
jump on and run to the body shop.
Yes, sir.
So now they don't anymore, but the dang thing costs too much to put back out.
Oh, I bet.
A 70s Javelin, I believe.
So bad. I just love their fenders. They're weird. They're kooky. They're just cool.
They're like the best part of all the Camaros, Mustangs.
Mhm.
It's gorgeous.
That's what I initially started working on my first year. It's called a Volkswagen thing.
What'd you do to it?
Well, I stripped it. I banged out a little bit of the dents. I didn't get too much because I started working on my truck. We got the doors stripped down. We put in patch panels because there was holes in them. This here was a hole. Somebody tried to fill it with a washer. So they put a washer in there and body filled it on.
Didn't weld it or anything, just...
No, they just shoved it in there as a backing. They thought it would work. So, all right. It's a cool car. You don't see a lot of them. It's funny, you tell somebody, yeah, I'm working on a thing. They're like,
What thing?
yeah, I'm like, it's a thing.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's a lot of custom hoods. What year's the calendar? 71. 71.
Yeah, pop-up headlights.
This is really cool. Is this for this truck?
No. Connor, what are you putting this bucket? 2000. What's going on?
Jeez.
This is the true SS car, right? This one's the raffle SS, right?
I think so.
Raffle Chevelle?
The SS right here. Fenders have been rolled in the back.
Sketched out or just right straight to the. That is all done in-house.
Up there is that 40s car. That's 3 years, I believe. Wrap them up. He just got done with it. Well, he's not completely finished yet, but
Just got it out of paint.
what?
He just got it out of paint.
It's already painted.
Well, I know what I mean. Like he's done with the paint work.
Yeah.
And
He's just got to do the emblems. This the last 10% that takes forever.
Wow.
Got done with this door. I 320'd it. It's
What's it go to?
my square body, my truck. This is what this goes on. Here, yes, it's screwed up here, but you'll never see it because the mirror covers all of this, so you'll never see any of it. And I replaced all the stills under this. I got one left to do.
Okay, so this is all your truck?
Yeah, this is all my truck. I'm doing everything on. I'm painting it myself. These two are good. That's the last one I got to replace. They were all full of mice. Mice were living in them, rotting them out.
Inside those?
Yeah, inside the stills and the supports here, but this one, it's just rotten. There's a mouse nest in there. The rest, it's a pain, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I originally had a used box for the whole truck, like I said, but everything burned up, so. And I didn't want to use burnt metal.
Right.
My hood's up there. I got a 4 or 5 inch cowl hood for it.
Where?
It's on the paint in the mixing room up there. You can't see it, but there, buried is my hood. Can't really see it, but there's another trunk lid on top of it.
Oh, nice. Painted the inside first.
So I prefer to edge them and then paint them as a unit,
Yes,
especially
same
when
here. Depends on, like, especially
depends
if
on
it's
the
like-
color and stuff.
If it's
And
a
then-
solid, you can do
right,
whatever
and
you
then
want.
We,
but
we have a tendency to add more pearls and make our own colors a little more so. So I
Custom.
like them to match when they're overall done.
Wow. He said
I'm
all these
assuming-
are hand laying.
I'm
Each
assuming,
student
Brian,
paints a
you can show
hood
the pictures on the
and they
walls
hand lay all the tape.
custom made and welded to the end of the frames to fit all the 72 stuff, and
Oh wow.
Get in there,
everything should
John.
be undercoated underneath. The frames are all painted.
It's just good to see students still
we always
interested
have.
in
Yeah, like I said,
whatever I can do to help students like this and like
we
that.
used to have to.
We got kids who are looking for places like, where should I go? And so I think being familiar with the right shops helps us point them in the right direction so that they can come back and be correctly taught. And you guys are already doing the custom fab, custom paint. You're putting them right in on it. I mean, that's perfect.
Us restoration shops, like, we are detailed and we perfect on quality only. If it takes you a couple tries, okay, cool. As long as you learn next time. You know, quality first is what we strive on, not how fast we can get it out the door. Because 40 years down the road, that thing falls apart, that's on us. So how much hands-on versus classroom time do you have? It's like 80-20?
I'm probably 75 shop.
Okay. Perfect.
25 classroom.
One, it's harder to find stuff with us in the classroom type of situation. You know that when you're trying to buy any kind of book or find something online.
Yes.
There's a lot more stuff for auto mechanics than there is auto body.
Yep.
I do more
Hands-on.
here, hands-on cars. We do a lot of demonstrations, and then I send them right into the.
Yeah, it's supposed to be colored. It's just a 6.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But it has been rebuilt and everything, the transmission, and it just, yeah. This was a weird story one is what it was.
What's the story with this top one?
That
That's
was
actually wrapped.
that was donated to us.
I know a good place where you guys can go to get your name out. The biggest car show in the Midwest that 1320 puts on every year, Ice Cream Cruise. It's right outside where I said that drag strip is at Pacific Junction. I think last year they had 2,500 cars there. It's a 2.5 mile track. They cover the side. Each side of the track is side-to-side cars. You walk the whole day, you don't see the cars. And it's a 3-day event: drag racing, drifting, burnout competition, car show, music. It's pretty much kind of like a mini Forza.
Okay.
That's what they're kind of trying to do, but that'd be a good way to get your name out. A lot of people see you.
And it's already in the Midwest.
Yep.
Okay.
See, there's people that come from Japan, Canada, all around the United States come to this. It's a big deal. So,
Got it. Thank you.
yeah. if anything, try to get a hold of Kyle.
Who's Kyle?
He owns 1320. He's the one that started all the filming. He lives in Omaha.
Okay.
I've met him a few times. I can try to talk to him next time I meet him. Try to get your guys' name out and see if we can do
I
something.
mean, no pressure. I think eventually the right people kind of it works
usually
out.
does.
I'll tell you now, different field of changes, it's done wonders. Professor's awesome. He's very understanding. There's a lot of people. Plus professors.
Getting a lot of paint time, a lot of sanding action.
I was going to say, actually, if you saw the
Oh yeah, it's always 99% sanding and always 1% in the booth.
if you saw the truck bed over
I did see that.
there, I painted that personally. I painted the door over there, or the new door and the blue decker as well. Wow. I was going to say, that's technically what this goes on once we get it done.
So is your guys' hoods hanging up? Or?
Actually, our hoods are in that.
Oh, I see them
Yep,
in
that
that
paint
paint
booth
booth.
that kind of laying up against the wall. Mine was the black and red one with the like.
His was the ugly one.
This in here.
His was the D- grade.
I would put an F on that one. I looked at that.
Man, I wouldn't have blamed you, honestly. That Malachi guy, ooh.
That's how you learn, though.
That wasn't the only one that thought the same. Yeah, that won't be what they cut out. That's probably true. You got to have a little fun too.
You
The
do.
top doesn't move.
And you can see the chemistry right here. You guys got a nice thing going on. That's awesome.
I got to have a little bit of fun at times, or else it's just not gonna.
This is boring.
Do you guys
We're around each other 6-7 hours a day.
We do everything in-house besides our exhaust, framework, everything else we do in-house.
We do that in the summertime.
Why only in the summertime?
That's just when it falls into the
Schedule.
curriculum.
Ugga-dugga, see?
I'm not doing that.
I call it Ugga Dugga anymore.
Ugga-dugga. 3 Ugga-duggas. We almost break it. 4 Ugga-duggas too much.
So you know
They were rusted from
No.
That's a tool designed to test the tensile strength of everything you forgot to unhook.
Your rubberized bed liner's not
Yeah.
really rubberized no more.
So yeah, try that trick. See if it works. I'm gonna need a golf cart. This is better than walking. Oh, transmission. Money shit.
It is way better than walking.
It is. Yep. 100%.
So I don't think I met Todd yet. But
The
there was
older gentleman, gray hair.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Todd.
Todd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the owner.
Okay. I figured so, but I was like, I don't know for sure if that's Todd or not.
It's a secret guy. You're not supposed to know his true identity.
Yeah.
He's like Batman.
You guys at the shop building a vehicle for SEMA?
Yeah.
We're trying to. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna try to build another 2010 Trans Am. Yep.
I would love to get my truck in the SEMA, but if it's not to the quality I want it to be, I'm not gonna bring it.
Right? You can't force that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, Johnny, what do you think?
Wonderful college.
I love
They
it.
do good restoration work, and if you think it's just a regular community college, no. This place here, in their automotive restoration field, on their auto body field, it's more than just collision. They do more restoration.
A lot of customizations too.
Yes, a lot of customization, a lot of good work. Both the teachers are very knowledgeable in what they do, and they're going to keep on learning and putting the art form of customization into restoration. Good school.
Was that a tear I see in your eye?
No, that's the sun. Literally.
All the twin turbos just put to work.
Little itty bitty baby turbos.
Oh my goodness, Nikki 6. Folks, who's excited? I'm excited.
Nicky 6. Good morning, beautiful son of a bitch.
Where's Big Red? Golly. First time driving?
Wow. Golly. Wow.
Good.
You like to hit the curb when you stop.
Fine.
Well, you already hit it. Now you know where it's at.
Nicky! Just shows you how far along you are versus everybody else, and you're just like how young you are. It really puts yourself in the age. Like, how old are you? I'm like, I don't want to tell you.
Right? I was
Then
almost
you won't listen to me.
old enough to be a dad.
You almost gotta like just prove yourself and
Yep.
tell a bunch of information and just prove yourself. And then they're like, wait, how old are you? Oh, I'm only 22. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. And you're already a head manager and all this and that, and you know all this skill. And I'm like, yeah. How? If you put your mind to it, I can't fucking do that. If you put your mind to it, you can go really far, really fast. If you have the mentality, the determination, you can really go far.
So, how do you find where you want to go in life?
the best answer is just do it all. Only then will you find out what you truly want to do. What you're most passionate at. Like if you go paint houses, I don't really like painting houses. Okay, not for you. If you go and do cars, and you're like, oh, I love cars. All right, dabble in it more. What kind of car do you want to do? Do you want to restore them? Do you just want to do collision? Then you're like, oh, I like restoring more. It's more custom. Go that way. Just find your niche or itch, and just keep going with it. Only then will you find out if you truly like it or not. At least that's what I did.
You feeling good today, Johnny?
No, I'm fucking tired. I need some food.
You coming in with some heat, some passion. You're speaking to the heart, son.
No, I need more coffee. I'm going in. Literally,
Oh
one
my
of these
God,
days,
specific.
We need to sit down and smoke a cigar. Some whiskey.
Yeah? Oh, he held the door open for the viewers. What a nice fellow. We'll do the same.
Oh, we got 3 people.
The only ones in here.
Good morning, good sir.
Oh my goodness, the return of. Good to see you, man.
See ya.
Your big classic bacon cheeseburger, and I wanted to see if we could do a cheese swap instead of the American. Do you have provolone?
I don't.
Do you have Swiss?
Swiss.
We'll do Swiss.
How do you want that burger cooked? A little bit of pink in the middle or well done?
Nope, let's have a little bit. You know what? I didn't ask.
I thought they
My-
chicken wings, but they're out of chicken. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, our YouTube channel also didn't ask if so-and-so was okay with it.
So what are you guys doing today? All right. Have a good one. See you, man. See you, Neil.
Take care, Nick.
Take care. Y'all drive safe. Yeah. I'll keep in touch with y'all.
Alrighty.
Hey, just don't crush your hand, please.
Well, good morning, DJ. What do you know today?
I know it's afternoon.
Oh, my bad. Good evening. How about that? Does that work better?
How about good day?
Anyways, whenever you get done with lunch or whatever, could you look at Crank That? Got done going to Mid-Plains Community College. Check out their restoration class, their auto body class, and their automotive technician class, where they take young kids that just got out of high school and they teach them how to do your wiring, your mechanical, how to tear down an engine, how to redo a transmission, how to beef up your frame, you know, all the automotive stuff. Auto body, they teach you how to paint. They even teach custom paint. And what they do is, when you get there, you go to class, you know, a little bit, and the cool thing about this college is, number one, they're 85 to 95% hands-on, so you get to be on a car, scuffing it, painting it, shooting it. But the other 20 to 15% to the 5% is just class. And you learn everything and anything about what you're going to school for, and you don't even learn about gen eds. That's in different classes. So in that class, you learn what you came to school for.
Like a trade school.
Yes, just like a trade school. With that being said, we went and visited this place. We had about 2 hours there with the instructors, and I tell you, those instructors are amazing. What they did about 20 years ago, they started their own automotive restoration field because they felt like they needed to be different from all the other community colleges, and they felt like they weren't teaching them enough. So what this class and this college does is they take restoration and they teach you how to restore an old car, because collision and restoration is two different things.
Very different things.
So we visited. They have collision work. They only have about 3 cars on the auto body side. The rest is all restoration. And now they have cars donated to them. Like I think they got a 41 Chevy 4-door or 2-door. I think that was what it was. And they had a 65 Coupe Mustang there with a straight 6. Right now they're restoring a 70 Chevelle SS. There was a 71 Chevelle SS. They're going through the whole thing, teaching their class how to restore a classic muscle car.
And it's just like what we do at the shop, where you come in, and in the fabrication side, everything's split apart. You know, you got the shell torn at the seams on the quarter panels, the roof skin, and it's cool. I mean, it's no different than what we're doing.
Yep.
They do a lot of customizations on frames and the underside, and then as well as
chopping up the frames, extending it, lowering it, anything. They do some sort of customization, which is very cool to see.
right, nice paint jobs.
Very nice paint jobs. Yep.
The kids learn how to buff, polish, everything. You know, okay, question would be, how would you, and I don't know if I'm going to put this in there, but how would you relate it to Hot Rod Institute?
They both have their strengths and they both have their weaknesses.
Okay.
This one is more like a longer class, so I think auto body was a year or 2 years, and then I think the automotive mechanical side was like a year, I do believe. Whereas my class, automotive, was 3 months, but I was there from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. 3 months. Each class was 3 months for me, and I took 6 classes. Whereas this one's just 2 classes, or three classes, but it's 3 years long, 4 years long.
3 years can get you 2 associates.
Yes, associate's degree.
With
Whereas
the
Hot Rod Institute, I don't even have a certificate. I just have something that says I took these classes and I passed. That's all I got. So I got no degree in anything, but I have a piece of paper that says he knows how to do this. Let him in. That's the difference. But what we got out of it is we got communication with them, we got collaboration with them, and they are looking to come out to Muscle Car Concepts, to the headquarters, and see the shop and how we do it, which means we need to get our showroom done ASAP.